what's up YouTube fam? Brandon Weaver here once again, and today we're talking about trade lines again. I had some questions coming about trade lines. We also got some other questions and answers on how to get these charge-offs removed when they've already removed the collection account. So check it out, stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. All right, so I got an individual here who is interested about trade lines, asking me about trade lines. Now, when we talk about trade line, it's a line of trade, a credit or loan or some type of, right, open-end credit card, open-end card, right, like a charge card. So these are revolving accounts, these are loans. These are lines of credit utilized by yourself or maybe a business, right? If you have business credit, that's basically what trade line means. Now, when individuals talk about purchasing trade lines, typically what they're talking about is authorized user trade lines. They're piggybacking someone else's good credit and boosting up their credit score, right? So someone else has got good credit, they are basically lending you, leasing you their credit. Now, if you have a friend, a parent, someone that is a family member, something like that, who already has good credit, you can get that AU trade line with them. You can become an authorized user with them, boost up your score without necessarily having to purchase a trade line with like said company, like our company or something like that, right? Or another company or something of this nature. So when you're purchasing an authorized user, they're typically only on there for a shorter period of time, a couple of months or something like that, right? So this individual wanted to know how long they stay on there, what happens, all this good stuff. Now, typically they're used in the short term. So you gotta go grab something like a car loan, right? You wanna get a car loan, you got a bank card, something that like that open-end card that we're talking about, those Amexes, those golds and platinums or something like that, and you wanna boost up your score. Your credit is already decent, it's good. You wanna get into that excellent range, you can use the AU trade line. Now, the primary trade line is a primary line that you utilize in your name, your car note, your bank account, your bank card, your open-end Amex, yours, primary, okay? So when we talk about primary trade lines, you might need primary trade lines to get good revolving history, on-time credit, payment history, yes, good on-time payment credit history, 35% of the game, 35% of what we're working with there, getting all those negatives off, getting the on-time payment history with the late payments updated to positive, but you need good on-time payment history. You are looking at those things that we've talked about, My Jewelry Club card, the New Coast Direct, Hutton Chase, Ox Publishing. These trade lines are for subprime lending. So let's say your credit score is down in the 500s, you could still get one of these trade lines and boost your score. Also self-lender, you've heard me talk about them. Individual here has boosted their score, I think 60, 70 points just using the self-lender. Make sure that, you know, your credit utilization is down, and to do that, the My Jewelry Club card, the New Coast Direct, they come with $5,000 worth of trade lines, $5,000 worth of credit. So you're looking at $10,000 worth of new credit available to you that you aren't necessarily using every little bit of it, right? You're not using it, it's boosting you up, it's lowering that credit utilization down while you pay down, you have more available credit, now you've got good on-time payment history, maybe you throw an AU trade line there as well to boost it up, you get all the negatives off, the collections, the charge-offs, you can do it all at 609creditpair.com, or we can do it for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. This is exciting, this is amazing, I'm excited for you. If this video is helping you out, give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate you watching it, so if you're watching it, please give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you get my notifications so I can post when we go live in the community tab. So hopefully I'll be able to start doing more, even more lives, doing more of your questions and answers, and let you know when they're happening. Now, we were talking earlier about somebody got a collection removed, but this original creditor is giving them a hard time. It's at $0 balance. They've already moved it over to a collector. They sold it to a collector, and this individual has gotten the collection deleted, but they're trying to get this charge off, okay? So you want to continue to dispute with the 609s. Obviously, they don't have the information. What I'd recommend is that 623 method that we've talked about before, which is in the Beyond Committed package, and you can ask the original creditor for all their information. This other person, okay, it was very similar, all right? Mr. Jason here has had talked to the original creditor, and they didn't know what he was talking about. He said, I'm doing the 623 method. They said, oh, they have my stuff, the social, the driver's license, and all this stuff, but they didn't know that they didn't have any contract, right? He's like, oh, well, we don't know. We're not really sure about this. Should I ask for that? Yeah, ask for all of that. Ask for every little thing that they have so you can see what they're utilizing. The same thing with the other individual who is trying to get their charge off, all right? That individual can go through the same process. Once you know they don't got nothing for you, much like the collector couldn't keep it on there, they've got to remove these erroneous, unverified accounts immediately per the Fair Credit Reporting Act, And if they don't, you have the violations for you in the Beyond Committed package, where you can take them to small claims if you need to. You can file and get your, basically, a payment, $1,000 per violation. All right, guys? So you can do this for you. We can do it for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Check out 609creditrepair.com if you want to get your credit squared away. Hit the subscribe button, the bell for notifications. And until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.